What's up, sunshine? I'm Coy Wire. This is CNN 10. Happy Friday, yay. Finally, if your week was like mine, you were feeling the heat, feeling some pressure, and you had to put in the time to get through. And you know what? Heat, pressure, and time, those are the same three things that make diamonds. So let's rise up, keep shining, and get you your news. Eat real food. That's the word from U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who unveiled new dietary guidelines for Americans this week. The Food and Drug Administration echoed past advice with some notable changes. For instance, the My Plate diet recommendation chart that so many of us have been taught to follow eliminated. A new inverted food pyramid now shows new guidance. The American Heart Association agreed with the need to eat more vegetables, but worried that promoting meat consumption could lead to more cardiovascular disease. Our Ivan Rodriguez breaks down what the FDA says our dinner plates should look like now.
Every 5 years, Health and Human Services and the U.S. Department of Agriculture update the federal dietary guidelines based on the latest research. The new guidelines echo past advice, but also include some nods to HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s Make America Healthy Again movement, urging Americans to prioritize protein and healthy fats and limit their consumption of ultra-processed foods and added sugar.
The new guidelines recognize that whole, nutrient-dense food is the most effective path to better health and lower health care costs.
Officials say that following the guidance can help prevent the onset or slow the rate of progression of chronic disease, as well as lower health care costs.
30% of healthcare costs are directly attributable to obesity.
The latest update will include images of an inverted pyramid that puts meats and vegetables in the whitest part at the top, flipping a long-standing visual of the American diet and moving away from the circular My Plate.
Dietary guidelines shape dozens of federal feeding programs, including Head Start. These standards affect 45 million school lunches every day.
The new guidelines also tell Americans when adding fats to meals to, quote, prioritize oils with essential fatty acids such as olive oil. Other options can include butter or beef tallow.
Across the pond, where a massive winter storm nicknamed Goretti is expected to impact France and the UK. The rapidly strengthening system is on track to bring strong winds and heavy snow to parts of Europe. Southern England and northern France, especially along the coasts, are expected to be hit. A cold snap has already turned floodplains in Oxford into a natural ice rink, and heavy snow from Storm Goretti will likely disrupt travel in the air, on the roads, and the rails across parts of England and Wales. France's meteorological office is warning that the snow will also impact travel there. Some rural communities could face power blackouts. Pop quiz, hot shot. Why do dogs sniff the ground in zigzags? They're following multiple smells, they're confused, it helps them balance, or they're marking their territory. If you said multiple smells, you are on the nose. Dogs zigzag to track overlapping scent trails left by different people and animals, kind of like scrolling through several messages at once. We humans have come to understand that a dog's powerful sense of smell isn't just impressive, it's practical. CNN correspondent Randy Kay reports from Jupiter, Florida, where dogs are being trained to sniff out dangerous mold.
Shepherd Puppy is the newest member of an army of dogs trained to sniff out mold. His name is Spore.
That's a good boy.
Starting a dog from the puppy is huge. We don't want a dog that's going to be terrified going into places like that. So getting a dog, their head inside pipes like that is going to be imperative.
Sean Gallivan, co-owner of Paws on Mold, uses dog treats as a training tool to encourage Spore to follow the odor inside the pipe.
Good man.
Florida is the #1 state for mold risk. For little Spore, that's pretty good job security.
We have aspergillus, we have plutonium, every mold, black mold, our dog is on all of them.
Sean spent 4 years in the military. He's worked with dogs who can sniff out explosives and drugs, too.
After I got out of the military, I started working at the airport for explosive detection. As long as it has a chemical compound, the sky is the limit when you're dealing with dogs.
Spore is about 8 weeks old, so he's in puppy kindergarten right now. But in about a year and a half, he'll be fully trained and ready to go out in the field to homes and businesses here in the state of Florida and sniff out mold, and he'll be on his best behavior.
Until then, Paws on Mold will rely on other pups like Zuko, whose olfactory system has been sniffing out mold for some time now. Dogs' noses are believed to have up to 300 million scent receptors, compared to about 5 million in our noses. Watch when Sean hides synthetic mold, which is safe, in the scent wall or the odor box during more advanced training. The reward for Zuko's hard work? A ball, which Sean releases using a remote.
You can't really drop anything out of this because it's not going to come out, so it's a ball popper, and it just literally shoots a ball up. So when the dog goes to the right one and indicates on the right one, the ball is going to come right from the source of odor.
When the dog's alert for mold at someone's home or business, samples are sent to a lab to confirm their noses are spot on.
Chicago is taking a cue from the Savannah Bananas, but adding a new twist. Inspired by the wildly popular baseball version of the Harlem Globetrotters, the brand new Chicago Snowballs want to turn baseball into a schno featuring men and women. The co-ed tryouts are officially underway this week. A strong arm, the ability to put the bat on the ball alone will not cut it. These players need to put the fun in the fundamentals with lots of personality, energy, and showmanship as well.
So we're doing our baseball stuff. We're also showing a little razzle-dazzle.
The Snowball hopefuls showed off dance moves, and one dude even showed up on stilts. The Snowballs owners call the team pro baseball's first true sportstainment experience for everyone, and they're taking suggestions for a second team's name through the end of the month. Today's story getting a 10 out of 10, you. The 10th of January isn't until tomorrow, but we're still going to share some of your 10 out of 10 moments that have been flooding our CNN 10 inbox. First up, some of your sporting prowess. The first one comes from Lakeside Christian School in Clearwater, Florida, where freshman guard Marley Chase snagged a rebound with time winding down and from way downtown. Game-winning bucket. Lions win 43-42. We see you, Marley. And in Indian River, Michigan, Inland Lakes middle schooler Skylar Lapierre chucks 2 half-court shots in back-to-back games, makes them both.
Just chuck the ball across the court and then play it would go in.
Nice, indeed. Way to keep it humble, Skylar. I like your style. Let's go to Lebanon, Oregon now, where 17-year-old Parker Cahill is mastering a hobby 7 years in the making. Metal detecting. Parker says in addition to finding some seriously valuable silver and jewelry, he also found coins that are more than 170 years old. He sent us some pictures of his amazing finds. They include a Chinese cash coin from the early 1800s, an arrowhead, and a wartime musket ball. Keep us posted, Parker. These discoveries are dope. Let's go back to the East Coast, Washington, D.C. now, to celebrate a gold medal moment for Capital City Public Charter School's 14-year-old Ruben Jowitz. Ruben claiming the top spot in the 15K bike race at the Maryland Special Olympics Fall Festival. We're calling that a 15 out of 15, Ruben. Well done. And finally, to a teacher in San Ramon, California, Ranch Middle School's Miss Janelle Tevens, who sent us her 10 out of 10 moment from 2025.
My 10 out of 10 was the day I came to campus this year and realized the students were device-free. And they were interacting more, playing games, socializing, and more importantly, reading, which is a 10 out of 10 for me. Thank you for all you do. My students love you and your inspiring stories.
A little less screen time? Yes, please. A 10 out of 10 reminder for all of us, Miss Tevens. Shout out to you and all of our friends in Cali. We love hearing about your accomplishments, your milestones, your 10 out of 10 moments, so keep them coming. Send your pictures or videos to CNN10@cnn.com, and we'll continue to have some of you bring all of us some inspiration and motivation on the 10th of next month. Play that Friday music, Nader. From me and my team, keep shining, sunshine. Get off those screens for a bit. Be the spark of joy someone needs this week. And remember, you are more powerful than you know. I'm Coy Wire. This is CNN 10. It's been a blessing to spend this week with you.